everyone! Today I'm going to talk about all the books I did not finish this year. I'm going to talk to you about 5 books which I have some confessions to make because there are some popular titles in it. Yep. Hey guys, welcome back Punky. My name is Femke and like I said, I'm going to show you 5 books I have not finished this year. I do not have all of the copies with me. Some of them I have already got rid of. Simply because I am not enjoying the books and the stories. I did not want to pick them up again. So I am not going to show them in real life, but I do add pictures. So, the first book I have not finished this year was, Percy Jackson. Yep, Percy Jackson book 1. You can watch the video back. I have made a vlog about it and I was so desperate to finish it, but that made me just not enjoy the book anymore. I have read like 300 pages maybe, and then I was like, no, I can force myself to read to the end, but I scanned just the last couple of pages and I was like, yeah, there's nothing interesting for me, so I have not really finished it. I have counted it as a book, the 8th book I've read this year, because I did read a lot of pages. Like, I have not quit with 50 pages or something. I did really read 300 pages at least. So I have counted it in. But also as I did not finish. Why didn't I like it? I think I just outgrew it. I really enjoyed the story, the plot. But it is really a middle grade book and I was just not feeling it. I was like, if I have read it in like high school maybe, when I was the age the book was written for, maybe 13 years old, I would have loved the book so much and I would have continued the series. But no, it was not for me, so I did not finish it. And I also got rid of the following books in the series because I already had like the first 4 books or something in my shelf. 3 books and a novella. I do have, by the way, the cutest ornaments, like a roller skate. I love roller skating. A controller, game controller, because I love gaming. And secretly I gave this to my boyfriend, but I borrowed it again. Also a palette with paints on it, because I love to make art. And a stack of books, because, well, I do not have to explain, I guess, with my background. So those 4 ornaments I had to put in this video. But the second book, I was just filming this end of the year book tag and I kind of said it. I am going to do not finish Crescent City. But I also said you can still like, not force me, please do not force me to read it, but you can change my opinion about the book. It's not bad, I do really like what I have read, but it is so confusing with so many people and I am at page 180 and like this is intimidating, okay, so I'm sorry. As far as today, I'm going to do not finish it, but I will not yet take this out until this video comes online. So this is a half do not finish. What I said, I do like it, but it's just too intimidating, and I just am not motivated enough to read the other 800 pages. Then I have They Both Die at the End. Yep. They Both Die at the End. It was not for me. Yeah. It's a book of around 300 pages or something, almost 400 I guess. But I have read 180 pages as far as I am in Crescent City. But it went so slow. I was not really invested in the story. I did read it for a challenge, so I have never been drawn to read a book. But I wanted to try it because it was so popular. And for years, not even just this year, but it was popular when it came out. And it has never stopped being popular. So I was like, I have to try it. The only problem was that I was not motivated to read 300 pages of 24 hours. This book has a time span of 24 hours, and I just had read the same amount of pages, which had a time span about one summer vacation, that's 2 months or something. And I was like, no, it's too slow for me, and I was not really invested in the story. I did read the last couple of pages, like I scanned it, because I knew there was going to happen something, but I was not emotionally invested in the story, and I was just reading it for the video. I had a confession to make. Yeah, I did make this confession. I was reading it for the video, for the challenge, and also that video is up some couple of months back. I do explain everything about the book, what I thought of it, but it was just not for me. People hate me for that, by the way. And I did give it to my best friend because I kind of think she will enjoy it more than I did. I also did not finish Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I have no clue how you pronounce the name in English. Maggie Stiefvater. But the Scorpio Races made me just think about a lot, and not story-wise, but more author-wise. She has written a lot of young adult stories, and I am just a little bit more careful with the young adult stories at the moment. I am more drawn into more adult stories and adult literature, but when a character is 16, I am not really invested in the story anymore. And I also had read reviews before I started this book, and I did not get motivated by the reviews, because everyone was so hyped about this, and they told me like, this is the best book by Maggie Stiefvater. Her other books were mediocre. I love this one the most. And this was the first book I started from Maggie Stiefvater. And I had a lot of books by her in my shelves. But I was like afraid that I was going to like this and not pick up the other books. But also, if I was going to hate it, I was afraid that I would hate the other books even more, so not even pick it up. So I stopped around page 70, I guess. Yeah, 68. And it was just holding me back, all those reviews. I just do not have to read the reviews before I start a book. I know that for myself, but that was just holding me back from reading more. And I got rid of my complete Maggie Stiefvater collection. I sold it, so they have a good new home, I hope. The last book I want to talk about is Spiegel der Duisternis. This is a Dutch book and it's not bad. I have read book 1 a couple of years back and I really enjoyed it. I loved the book. I needed to read book 2, but I just stopped and procrastinated this series. So at first point I do not remember a lot of book 1, but I have read the back of the book and a couple of reviews. Also my own review, I had to read it back. And I was like, oh, this is so sad. It has too much aspects of Narnia. And Narnia is my all-time favorite series, childhood series. And this is just copy-paste. Like, the main character also is named Lucy. She has also 3 friends instead of sisters. And she is going through a... here it is a mirror, but in Narnia it is a wardrobe. And she is going to have adventures in a mythical, magical world, where also the king is a lion. So I stopped reading this on page 20, I guess. I just don't remember a lot of book 1. I do want to try it because I do love Narnia and I do love Narnia vibes, but I want to read book 1 first to say if I'm going to continue with book 2, because I really loved book 1. I gave it like 4 stars if I remember correctly. So I hope to get around this book soon, or maybe not that soon, but once in my lifetime. I don't know, my interest is just went downhill very fast when I noticed all those similarities with Narnia. I did not count this book, by the way. 20 pages, it was like... I do not care about those pages, but like stopping on 180 or stopping on 300, that made me think about the time I had invested in a book I did not like, and wanted to count it in for my reading challenge. So I did it. So I'm currently reading my 25th book if I count the other 4 books of the Did Not Finish stack. Maybe one of them is going to be continued, but not this year. So yeah, that's Crescent City, if you remember. So I hope you enjoyed talking about the Did Not Finish. I'm sorry, these are just a lot of popular books. I want to know your opinion about these books and if you think they are worth the hype. I am very curious what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys. I forgot to say who I am in the last video.